Okay. So this console is visible to you?
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. So we have studied that how we can just highlight one pixel or we can just color a small pixel by using the default put pixel function. Now, without using this default put pixel function also, we can draw a point. How to do that? Okay. Now, Acha, let me drawing a point now. Let me say draw a line. Okay, so I will draw a line using a put pixel function. Now, you tell me what coordinate of the line you want. What will be the value of x1, y1? What will be the value of x2, y2? What do you prefer? Anyone? Not give any small value by 25, 7, 36, 2, like this. Do not give values, because if you give bigger values, then it will be visible to your eyes. Small values, a small dashed line will be drawn. So any bigger value you want to give, but within your range of your screen resolution. It is said that program to draw a line using the put pixel function. So in order to draw any line, we know we need to have two coordinates with us in order to draw any line. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So what? Tell me what value of x1, y1 you want me to take and examine, and what value of x2, y2 you want me to take and examine for this example. You tell me. What happened? Any point you just say where you want me to draw the line in between. Just that I am asking you. Anything, any value you say now according to your wish.
ma'am. 99 and 199, and then 97 and 197.
Not like this close. Acha.
Ma'am,
97, how much?
555.
97, 197. Okay. Okay, fine. I will draw between this. Fine. Okay. So, I need to run a for loop, right? For loop will be from where to where? 1 point was your 99. Between the value of x, one for loop will be there. Between the value of y, one for loop will be there. So the points he suggested was 99, 199, and suppose 197, and then 200. Suppose I am giving these 2 points. Okay. So one loop for the x will be there from this to this, and one loop for the y will be there from this to this. Okay. So Fine. This is your x1, y1, your x2, y2. This is your x values and this is your y values, right? For your y1 and y2. So one loop was between x, that is from x1 to x2, and another inside it there is another loop from your y, that is from y1 to y2, right? And in between this you want to draw your line. So drawing lines mean nothing except small pixel by pixel you are highlighting all the pixels. Slowly, small pixels you are keeping on highlighting. And as a result, it appears to the viewer that a single line is drawn. What happens? The two coordinates which you specify, all the pixels between that coordinates are highlighted with the color you want to highlight it with. Okay, the put pixel function does this, and as an image it is visible to your eyes that the line is drawn. Okay, now since I have taken I and G, I need to declare it also. Fine. I have taken this, it will be I and this will be now J. Fine. So I hope this program will run. Let's see. Oh, sorry. It's taking some time, but oh, these sections were not mandatory, right? Because I am specifying it. In the earlier program, it was mandatory. See, did you see a line is drawn?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So like this is actually what, if you notice, all the pixels between this endpoint and this endpoint are highlighted with the color of your choice, and as a result it is appearing to you that the line has been drawn. Suppose if I specified it with green, then it will be displayed in green color only. See, like this, red, green, yellow, white, any color of your choice you wish to, you can write. Okay. Now this I specified, the values I specified, asking someone. If you want that the values I need to provide during my execution of my program, it may happen that I will give the values during the execution of my program, right? Then you need to use a printf, you need to use a scanf. The logic will be same. Just how will you do this? So in place of this, I will write x1. In place of this, I will write x2, right? Then in place of this, I will write y1. In place of this, I will write y2. Fine. Then using a printf scanf statement, I need to specify the coordinate values. So suppose first I am taking x1, y1. Then again I will take certain values, another two set of values from the user. So I will take x2, y2. Clear? Here I need to specify these also, x1, y1, x2, y2. All the things I have specified, I think. Yeah, I have done that. So now this 99 and 199 and 197 and 200, I will just give the input from the user. Okay, so how will that go? Just let us see. So in the back console, it is asking me the values. So it is asking me x1, y1, then x2, y2. I have given the values. And you see, as a result, in the Windows BGI console, in the graphics console, you see as a result, the line is drawn. So using the putPixel function, applying the putPixel function, using the concept of how lines are drawn, you people are able to draw the line. So you see, the programs can be run in any way. You can take value from the user. You can input some value forcefully inside the program itself. Whatever you wish to do, you can. Just like the logic, and everything is similar to C programs. Now, this line we have learned using the concept of putPixel. Same line can be drawn in your graphics using the defined function. There is a function defined, that is line function, to draw a line using the inbuilt function. There is an inbuilt line function using which you can draw it. Now, how does this line function works? If you see, the line function takes as input 4 parameters. Nothing. Your x1, y1, x2, y2. Fine. So instead of writing so many lines of code using the putPixel, by using a single line statement, you can draw a line also. So whatever values you give, whatever values you will give to this line function, basically line takes 4 values. Whatever value it will give, you will give, accordingly it will draw the line. Okay, so let us execute it. Again, the answer is asking from me certain values. So 100, 200, 300, 400, x1, y1, x2, y2. Suppose these are the lines which I have specified. Okay. So this is the value which is coming to, this is the line it has drawn. I have given some other value as my line. So this is how the line function itself works. Now you must have seen when I ran this function, instead of taking the value from the user, you can specify the value inside while you are writing the function only. Like here, if you wish, you can specify also. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Fine. So I am specifying in this statement only. I am not taking any, see, directly it will draw me the line. So anything you do, the line function takes 4 parameters as parameters, 4 values, x1, y1, x2, y2. Now you see, in putPixel, you had the option of choosing the color you wish to draw your image with, right? But here you see that it is drawn in white color. So by default, the background is black in your graphics and the on color is white. But if you want to change the background of your graphics console, suppose this black console, you want to change it to green console or yellow console or red console, you can do that. There is a function, I think, I'm not remembering now. I think it is set BG color, I think, set background color, set BG color. bracket open, you need to specify the color, bracket close. This is the inbuilt function. And if you write it in this space, suppose all the things you need to write for running any graphics program. And if you write this single line, it will change you the background color. So lot of provisions are there for doing a lot of things. You as a student need to explore more and more to see what more can be done, what more can be learned, okay? Because in one class, it is not possible for me to make you show each and every variety in this universe. But I can show you at least the basic ones. The rest, you also need to do the research on your part, that what are the new functions, what are the variety of functions that you can play with using your graphics console. Okay, okay. Suppose a program to draw a rectangle. Suppose I am first showing it using the concept of line. Okay. Now, line, we saw that our line function did what? Given any two coordinates to you, the line function can draw the line between that two coordinates, right? So suppose, just let me give me a minute, okay? Just I will tell something. One minute, my Geo. 1 minute, okay? Just a minute. Suppose you have a rectangle like this. Okay, this is your A, this is your B, this is your C, and this is your D. Okay. When I will specify the line between A and B by giving the x1, y1, x2, y2 coordinates, then this line will be drawn. In the next line, if I give you the coordinates of B and C, then this line will be drawn. Then again, if I give you the coordinates of C and D, then this line will be drawn. And again, if I give you the coordinates of D and A, then this line will be drawn. Yes or no? So using 4 line statements separately, I can draw a rectangle. Yes or no? Hai na? So you tell me, what will be the coordinates of A, B, C, and D and A? How I can form this? How using the concept of 4 different line segments, I can, you tell me the coordinates by matching it with. You draw it in your copy, in your mind, you take some values, you draw it, and then you tell me. Anyone just suggest a few coordinates. At least this work you are not being able to do. A coordinate values, please suggest according to your wish so that I will run the program. What is this? I am interacting, you people are numb. You think though what interest will I have as a teacher in teaching you guys? You people do not communicate, you people do not interact, least bother to interact. What interest will I have in teaching your class if I don't get a minimum interaction? थियोरी में भी जो हाल है प्रैक्टिकल में भी वही है, इंटरेस्ट कभी भी नहीं आते तुम लोगों को. Suggest me 4 coordinates of a rectangle.
Ma'am, 100, 100, 200, 200 for line 1. Then 200, 200, 300, 300 for line 2. Then 300, 300,
Next second.
400, 400. Then 400, 400 and 500, 500.
500 हो सकता है क्या? तुम्हारा रिजोल्यूशन क्या था मेरा?
100 100 होगा
मैम मेरा रिजोल्यूशन कर गया.
हाँ 100 100 होगा, ठीक. और 500 500 होगा कैसे? लास्ट लास्ट कोऑर्डिनेट को तुम तो अटैच करोगे फर्स्ट कोऑर्डिनेट के साथ. Anyways, so suppose this is the coordinates they are provided, A, B, C, D. 4 times line coordinates I have specified. Let's see. My God. कुछ गलत तुम्हारा आया है क्या इस पे?
मैम रन कर रहे हैं.
हाँ
मैम रन करके देख रहे हैं.
मतलब कोऑर्डिनेट्स थोड़ा सोच के देना पड़ता है, इसलिए तो हम पूछे ना कोऑर्डिनेट्स थोड़ा सोच के दो. थोड़ा सोच के कोऑर्डिनेट्स देना पड़ता है ना. ऐसे ही जस्ट कोऑर्डिनेट्स दे दिए थोड़ी ना होता है. तुम्हारा स्क्रीन के मुताबिक थोड़ा कैसे कोऑर्डिनेट्स आएगा. मेरा वाला देखिए, देखते हैं अभी. नहीं जस्ट देने से ही नहीं होता, थोड़ा कैलकुलेट भी करना पड़ता है ना. ठीक है. अच्छा ये हुआ तुम्हारा लाइन फंक्शन यूज करके रेक्टेंगल का लॉजिक यूज करके रेक्टेंगल को ड्रॉ किए. क्लियर? अभी हम लोग रेक्टेंगल बोल के एक फंक्शन है, इनबिल्ट फंक्शन है रेक्टेंगल बोल के, जहां पे वी ओनली नीड टू प्रोवाइड द लोअर मोस्ट लेफ्ट कॉर्नर एंड द अपर मोस्ट राइट कॉर्नर, ठीक ना? एंड कौन सा वाला कॉर्नर था? लोअर मोस्ट, देखते हैं पहले, रेक्टेंगल लिखते हैं। हाँ हाँ हाँ, sorry. So 4 coordinates we need to provide. There is a function rectangle where you need to provide, see, left, top, right, bottom. Okay. For the left side, what is the value? For top, what is the value? For right, what was the value? And for bottom, what was the value? Left, right, top, left, top, right, bottom. These 4 coordinate values, if you provide, then automatically the rectangle will be drawn. There you do not need to provide the 4 line statements also. See, a lot of work is saved. Okay, like this. So you can draw a rectangle using line function. You can draw a rectangle using the rectangle inbuilt function. Okay. Same rectangle you can draw using the put pixel function also. Using put pixel function, the 2 loops where you are here, if you notice in this rectangle function, this is the left value, this is the top value, this is the right value, this is the bottom value, right? Left, top, right, bottom. 1 minute. Fine. So same concept you can apply on your putpix using the concept using putpixel also. How? Let us just see. So I will just have to use 2 loops, right? One loop will be from left to right, and another loop will be from top to bottom. So from left to right, 1 loop will be there. Inside this, another loop. From top to bottom, 1 loop will be there. The same value which I gave from the rectangle inbuilt function, that value only I am giving, okay? Fine. And inside this for loop, you need to put the put pixel function. Put pixel I, J, right. Okay. So it is done. So let us see. Okay. Okay. I have not initialized INJ, but I am using INJ. Okay. I have not specified a semicolon. These are the errors which may come in your programs also. Okay. See, but here one difference is there. The difference is between your left, right, top and bottom, the 4 values you have set as the boundary. Inside, it is colored with white colored also, but you cannot help it because this put pixel function does what? It highlights each and every pixel, and whenever you are running a for loop between this section to this section to this section, all the pixels in between, it will paint it with that color also. This is the reason why I did not use it use in the form of put pixel in order to draw the rectangle. I used 4 line statements in order to just draw the rectangle. I used inbuilt rectangle function in order to draw the rectangle. Okay. So this concept may be useful where if the question says that draw an object and color it with a specified color of your choice, then you can run this type of code there, and you can color it the coordinates you specify using 2 loops, for loop I and j, and using the put pixel value, you are able to color that portion also. Okay, and instead of white, if I use blue, then I think, see with blue color it will be colored. If I ask you that draw a Indian flag, what you will do? You will first draw a saffron color rectangle, then below that a white color rectangle, then below that a green colored rectangle. So that way you can draw an Indian flag, right? So like this, we invent and try to draw something using the concept. So these are the 3 concepts, and these values which I provided forcefully inside the program, these values you can take from the user also. You say it as I equal to left, and this is right, this is top, this is bottom. Accordingly, these variables you define as left, right, top, bottom. Here you declare those variables. So like that you can execute and you can take the values from the user, and accordingly the rectangle will be drawn and the rectangle will be painted with the color. Is it clear? Yes or no? So same concepts you can execute using inbuilt functions, you can execute using different functions, like we are drawing a rectangle, but we are using the concept of line. We are drawing a rectangle, we are using the concept of put pixel and for loops. We are drawing a rectangle, we are directly using the concept of rectangle function. So like this, a lot of activities can be done. Okay. So these are the initially the first 2 to 3 classes. I will make you understand about the different small most famous functions, inbuilt functions which are there. Then we will move on to the topics like the serially how we have studied it. We have studied the line drawing algorithms, we have studied the circle drawing algorithms. These things I will be executing here in order to make you understand. Okay. Okay. So I will just take the attendance now. Okay. Okay. So Abhishek Kumar Verma, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then Aditya Kumar Pandey is there. Then Anamika Toppo is there. Then Apeksha, Babita, Chandni, Kajal. Chandni, Kajal, Keshav, Manish. Okay, so the students who are present, I am just telling their name once. Keshav, Manish, Abhishek, Aditya, Anamika, Apeksha, Babita, Chandni, Kajal, Pallavi, Preeti, Rehan, Sanjay, Savitri, Siaram, Tania. Is there any other name which I have not yet called out?
Yes, ma'am, Ria.
Ria, I have given. You have not attended the part 1 class. So for this class, you will get 1 attendance. Okay. So this was all
Okay, ma'am,
about
thank
the first graphics lab. I hope you people have been able to understand, and if you have any query, you may reach out to me. Otherwise, you can follow this recorded class and can study. You people can yourself explore a few functions and all. Okay. So thank you so much for attending the class.